One of the most colorful political players in America is being mourned tonight. Ed Koch was mayor of New York for 12 years. He loved that city. He lifted it up when it was down, and he was never afraid to speak his mind. "You punch me, I punch back" was one of his famous lines. Ed Koch died early this morning of congestive heart failure. And as Mike Drolet reports, he left an indelible mark.
You miss me?
Ed Koch was the quintessential New Yorker, loud, brash, and at times hilariously outspoken.
I talk like a New Yorker, I walk like a New Yorker, and I think like a New Yorker, and I eat like a New Yorker.
The son of Polish immigrants, in 1977, Koch became mayor at a time when New York hadn't had a balanced budget in 15 years.
Hi, how am I doing?
He turned the city around in 3 by standing up to the unions and special interest groups.
I was with him, I was against him, and it was better to be with him.
His immense popularity went to his head. Admittedly, it was arrogance that led him to run for governor a mere 6 months after making disparaging comments about upstate New Yorkers. He lost and refocused his efforts on cleaning up the city. In his 3rd term, he suffered a stroke. His biggest fear was losing the ability to talk.
For me not to be able to talk, you know, would be a fate worse than death.
When he finally lost his job in 1989, he didn't retire. He worked as a lawyer, a columnist, a talk show host, even a judge on a TV show. And in his last days, he never lost the brashness that made him one of the most popular American politicians of the 20th century.
I talked to him a couple days ago, and he gave me some advice, which I probably didn't want to hear, but he was always doing that.
I want to be remembered as being a proud Jew who loved the people of the city of New York and did his best to make their lives better.
Koch, a lifelong bachelor who it was said gave New York its swagger back, was 88 years old. Mike Drolet, Global News.